I'm Mike Day, I'm the Lord Mayor of the City and County of Swansea, and it's been my honour and privilege to be able to represent Swansea and to act as an ambassador for Swansea. As you can see from this particular wonderful pendant that we have, there are many things in it which represent Swansea, but the thing I like most about it is that we have embedded in the pendant the motto of Swansea, which is Floreat Swansea. And Floreat Swansea means let Swansea flourish or prosper or grow. And that's what we want to see happening in Swansea, isn't it? That we want to see it grow socially, culturally, economically in particular. And this event today is a great way of being able to bring together different organisations, different businesses, to see the fact that it's not just for Swansea, but also for the region as well. So it's been wonderful to be able to go around and meet a number of the exhibitors, to renew some friendships, and to be able to see all the positive things that are happening within Swansea. Not just on the business front, but also socially. And it's been our honour and privilege to be able to go round and see so many different voluntary organisations doing so much to help people at this particular time. When I was first appointed as Lord Mayor, I had two themes for my year of office: serving the community and growing hope. And that's what we need to be able to see in order to achieve the motto of Swansea. We want to see people being able to serve the community, and that's in different ways, through voluntary activities, but it can be through employment and the creation of jobs within the area and new businesses. But more importantly as well, it's being able to see the opportunities for growing hope, to be able to see people having that opportunity to express themselves, to be able to be the best that they can be. And that's what we want to see happening here in Swansea. So I'm really delighted to be here today and to be able to share in this wonderful exhibition and conference.
I'm with Lucy Hopkins and we're talking about the Grand Theatre and the amazing development that there is happening there right now. Tell me, Lucy, about the Palace.
So yeah, Tramshed Tech is lead tenants on the Palace Theatre in Swansea. We're really excited about it. So we're hoping to be open in November this year. Might end up being early next year, but we're really hoping for this November. And basically we're lead tenants on it, so we'll be occupying the majority of the building as a co-working space. So lots of collaborative spaces where early stage businesses and scaling businesses can grow.
Okay, and you know about the past of the theatre?
Yeah, I know it's got a really, really rich history, so we feel very privileged to be part of that.
I think Charlie Chaplin appeared there.
Absolutely did. So yeah, we're really hoping that we can carry on sort of paying homage to the amazing history of the building.
Okay, so this project has taken how long so far? A year, 2 years?
It's been in development, I believe, for about 18 months, potentially a little bit longer. And we were hoping to be open this spring, so really soon, but it's not happening. So the developments are really good. I believe that everything's going to plan. It's just a little bit longer timescales.
Tell me about Tramshed Tech.
Yeah, so Tramshed Tech, we focus on three main areas. So we focus on spaces, business support services and skills training. So when I say spaces, I mean like co-working spaces, office space, meeting rooms, event space, podcast studios, that kind of thing. So where companies can come and use our spaces to innovate and collaborate and work. And then we also offer business support. So we run a range of programs, everything from Startup Academy, which focuses on really, really early stage businesses. So if you've just got a seed of an idea, we can help you find that product market fit, build that waiting list and really kind of establish yourself as business. And then we've got other programs around investor readiness with British Business Bank. And that's really focused on getting investor ready, getting all of the ducks in order you need to be able to gain investment. We also work with Welsh Government around the export cluster, so we kind of help to deliver that. And we've got the Cyber Innovation Hub, we're working on an accelerator, so a range of programmes to support businesses, basically tech and digital businesses.
And are you national, international?
So we're very much based in Wales, South Wales specifically, so we've got bases in Cardiff, Newport, Barry and soon to be Swansea. But we've got a range of international partners. We're really, really blessed with that. So we partner with hubs in India, in Ireland, in London. So yeah, we're really, really lucky with our international links and partnerships.
So you've got a stand here today. What do you think of the exhibition?
I think it's absolutely brilliant. I came last year and absolutely loved it. Made so many good connections. Love the enthusiasm for Swansea. I love the enthusiasm for like the innovation that happens here and all the tech talent here. So yeah, it's just amazing to be back, and it's just as great as it was last year.
And Swansea, I think, is changing now. It's really becoming a hub, becoming more busier, more people moving in, a lot of development. Have you lived in Swansea long?
So I actually live in Cardiff, but Swansea is one of my favourite places. I love the Gower. So yeah, I think it's an amazing place. I'm really excited to be opening here. I was really impressed with the opening speech this morning about all the developments. I didn't really understand the full range of developments that were happening across the city as a whole. So just absolutely amazing, so exciting, such an exciting time to be involved.
Thanks for talking to me, Lucy.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm with Richard Lloyd, FCHS, and we're going to talk about his business and what he's doing now in Swansea. Richard, tell me about
Hi,
the
Mike.
business.
We're First Choice Housing Association. We're a specialist housing association providing accommodation for people with disabilities in Swansea, but also all over Wales. So we initially set up 36 years ago to concentrate on bringing people back from long-stay institutions and bringing people back within the community. We've been working with Swansea for about 30 years, and we work closely with adult social care colleagues and the health board, Swansea Bay University Health Board. We've got a very ambitious development programme at present. We've got a strategy over 5 years to develop around about 5 schemes annually in Swansea.
So that's 25 in total.
25 in total. So we've got ambitious growth plans across our strategy of 50% growth in 5 years.
So most of your tenants are independently living.
Yeah, our ethos is that we want to bring people back into the community setting, particularly bringing people back from out the county, out the country, closer to parents, etc., within areas that parents have previously lived. So we see that as certainly a positive step towards independence.
I think this is really important because too many people are not in independent living. Their lives are being structured too much, I think.
That's right, and there's a big agenda for the Welsh Government now to look at private sector residential care and look at the Eliminate agenda, whereby I think we can influence that, particularly around children's services. And we're currently engaging with lots of health boards and authorities in delivering children's homes and looking at that transition then from a child to an adult.
And on to getting a job.
And on to, yes, work opportunities and predominantly independent living.
Because there's been a real change in attitude in the last 10 or 15 years.
There certainly has, and that's very important for us that we've got a community-based ethos. We want integration of our tenants within the community, and we see health and well-being as something that we're really investing in with our tenants at the moment, particularly post-COVID. So we're doing a lot of work around that, and we've recruited some really positive posts to accommodate that and assist us with that role.
It sounds really interesting. I wish you the best of luck, Richard, and thanks for talking to me.
Thank you, Mike. Nice meeting you.
Hi, I'm here with Brian Culliford, who is with the Swansea Bay Sports, and let's talk about the facilities that you have there.
So we've got quite a large facility at Swansea University. Swansea Bay Sports Parks, we merged with the Wales National Pool, which is obviously quite a well-known facility in the area. It's an Olympic-sized 50-metre swimming pool with a small training pool next door to it as well. And then obviously we've got the university's got its own gym, which comes under the brand now of Swansea Bay Sports Park. So it's open to students, but it's also open to the public. We've got a large double sports hall, a large gym, class studio spaces, and the site also encompasses an athletics facility. So the local athletics track is there, which hosts Swansea Harriers.
And your big event of the year is tell us about the biggest event of the year.
Biggest event? Well, we've got a lot of big events.
With the universities.
The universities.
And Cardiff.
Oh, Varsity. That's not hosted with us this year. That's hosted in Cardiff this year. So we take it in turns to host Varsity.
But were you here for this year's?
It's in Cardiff this year.
Last year, were you here for last year's?
Last year's, I wasn't. I was luckily away last year, but they might say that was a blessing because they're often a lot of mess afterwards to tidy up. But it's a great event, lots of sport. So if no one knows what Varsity is, I think Swansea University has 52 different sports clubs for its students, and most of them take part then on a weekly basis for the university. So they compete against other universities around the UK. But Varsity is just Swansea versus Cardiff. The green of Swansea and the red of Cardiff, and they all come together at one of the other venues and compete in nearly all their sports on the same day. And it ends usually with the rugby match, which is either it used to be in the Millennium Stadium, but I think this year it's in Cardiff Arms Park, or when it's in Swansea, it's in the Liberty Stadium. And it's quite a large event, full of students. Yeah, it's quite famous.
And the facilities you've got, they're open to the public?
They're open to the public, yes. I think a lot of people don't realise they're open to the public. But the gyms, we have gym public memberships, the swimming pool's open to the public. There are some times in the pool and the athletics facilities when they're booked by schools, so they're inaccessible during those hours. But yeah, our facilities are fully open to the public.
And they're probably some of the best facilities in Swansea, I guess?
I would like to think that they are. I mean, the national pool is obviously supposedly the best pool in Wales, and there's no other athletics tracks in this area. We hosted, the athletics venue hosted, before the Paralympics, we had the Mexico and Brazil, Mexico and New Zealand Paralympic teams were training with us before the London Paralympics. The site hosted Canada and I believe Samoa rugby teams before the Rugby World Cup, and also then New Zealand when they were playing in Cardiff. So we had Dan Carter and all his friends were down in Swansea for that event. And then we also hosted the International Paralympic European Championships. Don't ask me what year it was. But
so have you got anything coming up in this year?
This year, obviously, Swansea University is organising or hosting the half marathon, Swansea Half Marathon, which is coming up soon. The other events, which the pool has a rolling, all the Welsh championships take place in the pool. We've got a large, the hockey pitches. We've got 2 water-based hockey pitches, AstroTurf hockey pitches. It's one of the better sites in Wales for hockey. So we've got a lot of international championships there as well. So yeah, there's quite a few things going on. Off the top of my head, I can't list them all because it's too much, but they're all available on the website.
Thanks for talking to me.
No problem.
Very interesting.
Thanks.
And let's hope that more people come and use your facilities.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Bye.